Hello and welcome back to the Coaching with Impact podcast, the go-to podcast for female coaches ready to elevate their online presence and build a lasting impact. I am your host, Fifa Tran, and I own Faye Modern Creative Studio, and I have an incredible guest here today where I'm so excited to dive into the topic that we're going to be talking about today, which is affiliate marketing and like digital product creation and all of that fun stuff. So before we begin, I would love for you to just tell us a little bit more about yourself, how you got into the space in the first place, and just tell us about who you are.
Absolutely. Fifa, thank you so much for having me, first of all. So my name is Conny Twomey, and the accent, first of all, is from Germany. So I am originally German, and you may hear some words that I say differently, but that's okay. That's just how it comes out. How did I get into this? So at this point, I'm into affiliate marketing, digital marketing, and really how to use social media to create an additional stream of income for you, create that additional 100K, which may seem far out, but it's really not. And there are such easy steps to make that happen. And so many people make it seem like it's this big milestone that is unachievable. And that's really what I help people with. And affiliate marketing, digital marketing is one of those industries. They may seem new to you now, but they've been around, especially affiliate marketing, for more than 40 years. So it's nothing new. You may know it as a referral program. Digital product, sure, might be a little bit newer because we are creating something digitally online that's not there yet, where you are sharing what you're really passionate about, what your knowledge is already there. And that is truly what I love helping my clients with.
That is exciting. Yeah, I did hear of affiliate marketing every so often getting thrown around. And there's like different types, I guess, of affiliate marketing, I guess
Absolutely.
you could say. So can you just tell us a little bit more about
Yeah.
what exactly is affiliate marketing?
Yeah, easy. So, affiliate marketing, right? So, as you know, maybe you have a flower store around the corner and they say, hey, if you bring a new customer, we will give you a $10 coupon, or, we will send you a little gift card through your email. So, that is a way of having an affiliate program where another company asked you to be their, so to say, spokesperson. And you are the one that already knows the company. You know that Flower Shop has amazing products. Their flowers don't die. You love them. You tell your friends about that. And you are basically their best advertiser because they always say it's the know, love, and trust. You know, love, and trust that company. And because you already do that, someone that you know is a lot more likely to buy it as well than to buy it from a random store that they've never seen before. And so, as you said, there are different types of affiliate marketing. There's, when it comes to online marketing, there's low ticket and then there's high ticket affiliate marketing. So to give an example, low ticket affiliate marketing is Amazon, right? We all love Amazon. We all know Amazon. If you grab an affiliate link on Amazon, which by the way, you can do for almost everything, when you share, like when your friend asks you, hey, where did you get the sweater? Where did you get that share behind you? And you say, oh yeah, it's this link from Amazon. Instead of just sending them the link, you can send them an affiliate link and then you get a commission. It might be with Amazon, it's like 2 to 5% maybe, so it's not really that high. But then there's high ticket affiliate marketing where, let's say, there's a course, there's a software, there's something else that you promote that you know, and you can make 40%. And let's say that software is $1,000 and 40%, so you're making 400 right then and there. So that's where the different percentages make a big difference. And high ticket affiliate marketing is definitely something that's easily doable, where you recommend something that you already know, love, and trust.
I love that. Thank you for that definition.
Mhm.
That was great. I mean, I guess you can kind of say it's a bit kind of like a referral
Mhm.
fee in some ways as
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
right? And it's
yeah.
just a matter of like, okay, do you want to have this like low ticket offer that you are having this referral for, or is it a high ticket offer? And I never even like really thought about it as like having two different price points of like high ticket and low ticket.
hmm
So this is something that you've been doing for quite some time and you've been offering as like, and who are you offering this to? Like what types of people?
Yeah. So it really depends. I always say I have two different types of clients. The one is the person that's literally just starting out and they're interested in monetizing what they already know. This is literally one of my passion projects where I love working with people that already know how to bake or how to fish or how to knit. And they do that really, really well. They might already have a feed on Instagram, on Facebook, and they share all of their goods there. But then that's kind of where it ends. And they're like, well, how can I monetize this? I'm like,
Mhm.
let me show you because that is a gold mine. That is your personal gold mine right there. And so that's the one type of client. But what I always find is there's a huge mindset piece, and that's where my higher offers and higher ticket clients come in, because mindset is just something where if your mindset isn't at the right place, then chances are you talk yourself out of your very best ideas. You may have something right in front of you, but your mind says, we can't do that. But our Aunt Betsy said, that's not possible. And we all grow up with these underlying thoughts and things that we think we can't do, we shouldn't do. There's the people pleasing. And in reality, if you go with something that you're so passionate about, then first of all, it will fulfill you. It will make you insanely happy. It will give you the income that you desire and that you deserve. It will just be something that you do for the long term instead of just being in that corporate rat race where you feel like, I just because I had an education at some point and I went in a certain direction doesn't mean you have to stay in that your entire life.
It's true. Yeah. Yeah. I love that. Yeah. I mean, and that's the thing with like affiliate marketing. It's like, I never even really thought about the mindset piece behind it. And this is really fascinating to me. And I loved to just like go in a little deeper
Mhm.
around that. Like when it comes to the mindset piece, like what is that one thing that a lot of people come to you with that you feel is like the biggest issue?
Yeah. Yeah. The one thing is, let's say there are two. There's the procrastination,
Mm.
because it's always the, oh, I gotta wait for the right time. I gotta wait until all the stars align. Everything is ready. I have the time. I may have the body. I may have the money. I may have the car. Whatever you think you may need, you don't. Like the only thing you truly need is to make up your mind and do it. Like that is literally the one thing. So allow all that procrastination to go away. And then there's the comparison piece. Like comparison is just such a big thing. Like we tend to compare ourselves to someone that's like 5 steps ahead, 3 steps ahead, whatever it might be. And so you're comparing yourself to someone else that has already walked in those shoes for a lot longer. And then you talk yourself out of it and say, oh, because it didn't work for me the first time. It wasn't right. I can't do it. Meanwhile, like stop the comparison and just focus on what you have in front of you. But focus on your own goals, on your own long-term success, and then the little steps will just be little and they're not so overwhelming. So it's really like go for it and don't compare.
Okay. Yeah. So and that's the thing. A lot of people know, like, I know about affiliate income, like affiliate marketing and all that stuff. And it's not something that I, I don't integrate a lot of it into my own business, even though I know there's a lot of potential in it. I think there's a
Mhm.
lot of people out there that are just completely overwhelmed with all the different programs, all the different ways in which you can add affiliate income into your business as a passive income kind of thing. So, so what is one, I guess, tip for people who are kind of feeling that overwhelm of like figuring out like, okay, what is that affiliate program that I should be using, or like what is the one thing that I should be selling or creating first to provide this extra source of income for myself?
Yes, yes. So it depends. I would say there are two different kinds. I would say, whereas maybe it's the coach, someone that's already in the business, they have an existing business, maybe like yourself, like someone that's doing some coaching, and they already have a client base. They're recommending things. They're saying, hey, I use this light in front of me. I use a certain product that's really helpful. So you can easily integrate affiliate marketing there. Or if you send them any resources that you say, hey, this is a resource where this is what I like to use, these are the books that I recommend, those could all be affiliate links, right? Because you are sharing something that you already went through and you decided that is a good resource for someone that I'm working with. And then the other option would be if it's someone that's literally new, and they want to create their first digital product, first of all, come talk to me. I have a 3-step method that I go through with all of my clients, and I try to do it in half the time because we're using AI as well. I think integrating AI at this point is extremely important. But you want to find affiliate programs and products that fit what you are looking for. So to give you an example, I worked with Ryan over last summer, that was 24, and Ryan is really good at fly fishing. Personally, I have absolutely no clue about fly fishing, so that's a good thing because he has all the knowledge about that. I have all the knowledge about the back ends and how to create that digital product. So he came to me and he said, "Hey, this is my passion. I love being out there fly fishing. How can I monetize that?" Okay, so we talked about it. We created his digital product, sold it for, I don't know if it's $27 or $37, and he sold that more than 5,000 times over the summer. And
Wow.
so in that digital product, there are then links to, and once again, I don't know the terminology here, the lure, the rod, the bait, all the thingies, which yes, they might be little, but if you think about it, like 5,000 people bought the digital product, and they're probably interested in figuring out, hey, what does Ryan use? So I can use that too. So even if only 100 people grabbed a couple of these links, those are still every time dollars that are coming into your pocket that otherwise you could have just simply missed out on.
Yeah, that's true. So there's that aspect of having these I guess like usually the companies are the ones that provide these affiliate products, right? Use
Yep.
the affiliate links that you can
hmm
share with your audience. And then there's also, let's say, coaches that if they want to offer an affiliate link for their programs,
Yep.
then I know there's an aspect of that that can be a bit overwhelming too. Like, okay, what program am I going to use for that? Like, how can I offer that? Do I do it manually? You know, and
I
I feel
see.
like that is also something that a lot of people struggle with,
hmm
myself included as well, because there's just too many programs out there. And I'm like, oh, okay, I have to sign up for this to be able to offer an affiliate program. Otherwise, I'm just manually doing it.
No, don't do it manually. Oh God, no. Do not do it manually ever. First of all, I think you would create your own assistant position at that point because that's not something you ever want to handle. And that's not something I would ever handle myself. So I use actually a software that is free, that starts out for free, which I'm really passionate about because I have seen too many people start and stop simply because of the reoccurring cost of softwares. I
Mm,
mean, softwares can be the most amazing thing and the most helpful thing because they're there to literally support you. But if they're costing you an arm and a leg and you're just starting out, it doesn't make sense. And of course, there are those people that are already coaches, they're successful, a couple $100 a month doesn't matter. But if you're literally just starting out, I would say start on a software that is affordable and that has a lot of benefits. So I can definitely recommend the one that I use, which is system.io. Love it. If people have any questions about that, I'm here to answer that. But it's all in the back end, I always say. The software should give you all these capabilities. So I have affiliate programs myself where if someone likes something that I created, they can get an affiliate commission if they recommend it. And so it's something that you set up once, ideally, and then everything happens in the back end.
oh, wow. That sounds magical.
It truly is. I mean, it's all around that, passive income. So you're not doing all these nitty-gritty, itty-bitty details. I mean, it's the same with, right? If someone grabs my lead magnet, I don't send that out myself in an email. It's completely automated, 100%.
Oh, see, that's the thing. And that's where a lot of the conversations I've been having with like coaches and, people mention about these things every now and then, but a lot of it is because the program they're using or like programs that they see on the internet is so costly, like you said, right?
Yeah.
And when you're first starting off, if you don't have those consistent sales, you don't know if it's even the right choice or the right move for you to even invest in another additional software to be able to have affiliates,
Yes.
affiliate
No,
commission.
so true, so true. And I actually did. So I'm really into data and analyzing things because in the end, I feel like if I have the data, then that's like my hard cold knowledge right there. And I did Instagram live series for over a year. So within that year, it was called The Diary of an Affiliate Marketer. And I interviewed people that were also doing affiliate marketing. And it
Wow.
was always so much fun. And we talked about, what kind of programs they had, what they were promoting, how it was going for them. And then after a year, I felt like, I evolved into more than just that. So I added on different things. And so I stopped that. But I went back and I wanted to stay in contact with some of these people that I interviewed. And I found that more than 80% actually were not doing what they were doing anymore. And so I was like, what? So I followed up, right? That's me again. I was like, what happened? Like, what's going on? Well, there's the fake it till you make it, and they weren't actually making it. But then, as you said, most of them quit because they could not afford these subscriptions. They're coming up over and over again. But that also made me realize that the mindset is, once again, this is where it's coming full circle, is such a big part, because it's literally your mind that's like eating you up alive. And it's always that little voice in the back of your head that's saying like, oh my God, we're paying for these subscriptions, we're paying for that software, but we don't know where the next sale's coming from. And then the scarcity mindset starts, and the doubt starts, and the comparison starts. And all of a sudden it's like, it's all too much. It's a scam. Let's not do it anymore. Meanwhile, it's one of the fastest growing industries out there. So it's very real.
Wow. Okay, that is really fascinating. Yeah, because that's the thing. Like people don't really think of it as like part of their business. They're like, whatever, that's an extra add-on. But it is, like you said, a mindset piece in which like this is additional income. Like if you already have raving fans and like you've already helped so many people with your programs and whatnot, like why not add that additional income and have those fans sell on your behalf and get those leads and they're making money, you're making money, like everybody's happy, right?
Yeah, yeah. I always say it's the best, like having someone doing affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketers are the best salespeople because they are not employed by the company. They do it willingly, and you're just giving them money for what they already love doing and what they love sharing. And so I think it's a wonderful, wonderful way to create a passive income.
Okay. And so would you recommend that as soon as you start your business or your coaching business, like you should have an affiliate program right away, or like is there a certain level that you should be reaching until you start thinking about adding that as a serious piece of like passive income for your business?
So I feel like there are two sides of it, right? There's the part where you want to integrate affiliate links, but then there's also the part where you can have an affiliate program for someone else. And I'd say it depends on the offer that you have and the price point of that offer. Because think about it this way, if you have a, let's just say $5,000 coaching program that's half a year long, if you only give them 5%, I'm not entirely sure someone would go for that. So it's, you got to play with the numbers a little bit and figure out what people are interested in. And first of all, if they're interested in it, because simply ask the question in one of your courses or calls with them, right? And say, hey, you guys love this program. Would you be interested in an affiliate program? So then play with the numbers, see if people are interested. Maybe it's a 10% deal. Maybe it's a 15% deal. I don't know. It really depends on, I would say, what you're willing and able to give and what you get in return. Because if you have someone that's a raving fan and they bring you 10 new clients, then I would say the 10 to 15% is probably an okay deal, because in the end, you want to retain that person because they are such a good sales spokesperson for you. So why not make that worthwhile on both ends?
Yeah, no, that's a key piece there in really trying to decide. It's really like how much are you willing to provide as the piece of the pie of
Yep.
what you're offering,
Yep.
right? But also when it comes to like other affiliate, like the other side where you are the one who wants to recommend certain products and get a commission off of it. Like that's something I guess you can just add to your business
Mhm.
as like right away when you first start, because it's like stuff you're
Absolutely.
advocating and you're using yourself, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'd say, look around, see, and there are different platforms where you can do that. So of course, there's Amazon, but there's Digistore 24, there's CJ Commissions. There are a couple other ones where you find some of these programs, but I would always say make sure they align with what you're offering
Mm.
so that it feels really, really natural to integrate them and doesn't seem spammy or salesy.
Yeah, yeah. I definitely agree with that. And then there's like there's so many different products and programs that, you might be using, or you feel like, it's some of them may not be something that you would recommend. I would just think about it as like, okay, what are you actually advocating for this?
Yeah,
Otherwise, like it also looks bad on you if you are advocating something you're
exactly.
not even using, right?
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, if you all of a sudden come across as just as salesy as, someone that you don't align with, then I would say, no, don't do that. Like, please make sure that it aligns with your business, with your brand, with what you're offering. So it's still one coherent ecosystem that you are integrating this into, and it's not just this ugly side thing that's there.
Yeah. Kind of like, you see those influencers on social media, and some of them you can kind of tell that they're not even using this product like in real life. They're just
Yeah.
get the product for free, and then they're just advertising it just for
Yeah.
their to get more followers and whatever.
Yeah.
So just out of integrity. Okay, this is a very fascinating topic. I know that we covered like all the different types of affiliate marketing. Okay, there's the product side where you are using certain products, you're advocating for it, and then you are helping to sell that in return for a commission. And then there's also the your own programs where you're offering a certain percentage, kind of like a referral, and don't do this manually, right? So you have certain
Exactly.
programs.
Do not.
Yeah. And so in terms of like the marketing piece of this thing, like some people, I know there is a mindset piece behind it too, where it's like, okay, you don't want to have to like sell, like, I guess, like put it in front of their face, like, oh, this is something that, I have, like, oh, do you want it? Like, do you have any tips in particular when it comes to marketing these affiliate products or programs? Because there's one thing is you're already selling your own stuff. You're already advocating for your own programs and stuff like that, and selling it directly to the customer, because yeah, advocating it and selling it to the customer. But then there's also, yes, you have this list of courses. Let's say that we're talking about high ticket here. High ticket, you're getting commission for these courses and programs. How, like, what is a good balance in how, marketing those things as well as your own stuff? Because sometimes you're just so busy selling your own things, you don't really know when is the good time to market other people's products for a more passive commission. Or, well, it's not really, well, there's passive
Yeah.
ways of doing it, but there's also the active part of
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
So talk to me a little bit more about that.
Yeah, I think what's important there is once again finding the balance of what fits with your business, right? Because I think you can still have your own products, your own services, your own masterminds, whatever it might be. But if you are promoting someone else's affiliate commissions or affiliate products or services or courses, whatever it might be, I'd say make sure that it fits. So one way that I do that is I personally don't really, I run ads right now. I've never done that before, but I have someone that's really, really good at it. And she has worked for Meta for 15 years. And so with her, I always say, if someone comes to me and they said, hey, I want to run ads, then I'm not the person that's doing that, but I know someone else that does. So then there can be an affiliate program with that other person where I say, hey, this is totally aligned with what this person needs. And I know that she will be the perfect fit for that client. So it's not necessarily something where I actively sell that and it goes out in email marketing or in my social media posts or anything. It's more on the back end where I feel like, if someone needs that, I have the right recommendation for you. Or if there is someone that's really interested in better messaging, if there's something where they're interested in Shopify, I have resources that can teach that to that person, because I personally don't. And this also goes full circle because you said there's so many different things that can be so overwhelming, because there's affiliate marketing, digital marketing, Shopify, Etsy, Pinterest, you name it. And I don't want to get into all of those. I don't have the time. I don't have the energy. I don't have the interest, first of all, to go into all of that. But I know people that are specialists in these particular areas. And so if I then have a customer, a client, and they say, hey, I really want to go into Shopify, I was like, okay, I'm not the right coach for you, but I know someone who is, and maybe there's an affiliate commission associated with referring them to their program.
I absolutely love that. It's more natural and it's not like so salesy, because I'm definitely not that salesy girl either.
It's truly aligned with what they need, I feel like,
Yes.
because I always say, I plan these big events, I hold summits and I host summits and I love them. And so with those, you always have a big influx of leads and people that are interested in something or learning more. But just because they're all now in my, so to say, lead magnet, or in my, email campaigns, doesn't necessarily mean that I'm the right person. And I live in a very abundant life. I feel like there's enough for everyone. And so I am absolutely okay to send them forward to someone else, because I know that at some point they may have someone that's interested in what I offer.
Mm.
So I always love collaborations. I love podcasts. I love summits, being part of summits, hosting them. And it's just a big, big ecosystem where we all support each other. And that's honestly where you raise each other up.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, it's definitely something, the more natural way of just advocating for others, but also having that bit of passive income. It's just like a quick mention in a conversation. If you feel that there's something that aligns well with that can really help them, you're coming more from a place of service rather than a place of
Always.
lack. Yeah. So, okay, I like that. Definitely will be taking those tips and doing it for myself as well. Like, and also to add on to that, like if there's like any particular programs, like let's say, for example, like I'm part of a implementation AI mastermind, which I
Mhm.
feel would be like, it's just really great. It's helped me so well. And when I see a client that has trouble with AI, and I'm like, oh, like AI is like the future, like it's such a
Yes,
great skill to build on. Like, here's something that I'm a part of that I think that you might love. And that is just one way that I would just naturally provide a link and have an affiliate commission from sharing that
exactly.
program. Right. So I love
Yeah.
that.
And
Okay.
that's just so much more natural. And it, as you said, it comes from a true place of wanting to help
Yes.
and not just the salesy, oh, look, here's an affiliate program. Like, it's like, no, like I really want to help you with all the things that I provide.
Yeah. Yeah. We already have so much on our plate
Yeah.
already. We
Yeah.
can't just like be spending all of our time advocating for others in our own business, but like if it does come up, then why not, right?
Yeah. Well, and I think it also goes around to the trust that you build
Yeah.
because you don't want to lose the trust of a client because you sent them to an affiliate program or a service or a software that isn't aligned. I mean,
Mhm.
I would say if the mindset behind it is to help and to provide a service and really get them further, then the money will come anyway, and it's not even that important. Whereas if I go at it from the other way around where I say, I need that commission, I really want that, and I need to push this. Like then it comes from a needy, I need to prove something energy. And yeah, it's just the wrong start to the whole setup.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we touched on affiliate marketing, a little bit about digital products, but I know you also do funnels, right? And that is
Yes.
also something that you also are very passionate about, and you're really, really great at this. So let's shift the conversation a little bit to a bit of the funnel piece, because this is also
Yes.
very interesting, and it also kind of ties into affiliate marketing as well, right?
Mhm.
So when it comes to funnels now, what is something that you use in relation to affiliate marketing? Like how does that correlate?
I think first of all, for those, I mean, I assume most people know what a funnel is, but for those that don't, a sales funnel is basically a page where you land at. And I always say it's a landing page that should be as simple as possible. Yes, there are different buyer psychology or personalities and psychologies behind it, but a very simple landing page, and it can even be an ugly one, sometimes converts better than the longest, most expensive website that's out there because a lot of times on websites there's a ton of information. There's the about me where you show it all, there may be some testimonials, there's information, there's pictures, you make it pretty, and then in the end people are like, well, but what's all this about? And then they leave the page and they're gone. And
Mhm.
especially on social media, people have the attention of a fruit fly, and so if you don't grab their attention, they're gone, and
Yeah.
they're gone forever, and they're probably dead because the algorithm will not show you again.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure that when someone finds you, clicks on your link, that they actually do what you want them to do. So a funnel is basically a start of, your landing page. From there, you want someone to enter their email address, maybe first name, last name, maybe phone, but that's not so important, at least not for me. And then from there, they get something in return. It's typically you give something, you get something. So maybe they get a freebie, they get a lead magnet. Okay, so now from this freebie, first of all, they get the information they were looking for. And then from there, you have now their email address and you can keep marketing to them. And this is the email marketing that goes on in the background. You have someone in your contact list now, and you can simply market to them over the next weeks, month, whatever it might be. Because a lot of times people need to see information 8 to 12 times before they take action. So we want to stay in contact with them. So a funnel then comes in handy when you want to convert that person from that initial hello contact to a buying customer. So it starts out, with just the awareness, and then there's the connection, and then there's the sale at the very bottom of the funnel. So you want to make sure that people don't leave your funnel. It's not like the leaky funnel where, the water is dripping out of every hole or the bucket. You keep them in your funnel and you convert them to a customer at some point. And so this goes back to what I was sharing earlier, where I had the Instagram Live series, where so many people couldn't afford their softwares. So I basically recreated a done for you funnel, which has your freebie landing page, then the thank you page, and it also has your first digital product and thank you pages and offer pages all integrated. So you can simply grab the whole thing, you just plug in your branding, you plug in your messaging, your digital product, and you're good to go on a software that is affordable for the long term.
Wow. I love that detailed explanation of what a funnel is. And it's so clear to me, like where you said, like you do mention there are some leaky parts of a funnel. And like what would you say is a leaky part? Like what is an example?
The biggest leak is probably messaging that's not aligned. Messaging that's confusing, where people, you got their email address now and they got the freebie, and then from there the next messages, the next emails are just not aligned with your first message, the first freebie that you put out there. And I think that's where I see a lot of disconnect, where people sign up for something and then maybe they get one email a week, maybe they get 5 emails a week, maybe some of that is overwhelming. So there are a lot of different strategies on how you can do that. So I would say, don't bombard someone with an email a day. I always say, give it a little bit of time, because chances that someone is opening every single one of your emails are probably not so great. You want to stay on top of mind and be present, but you don't need to spam them every day. So I'd say, like keep that in mind. Yeah, be smart with your messaging.
Okay. Yeah, messaging is key, honestly. Like even in my line of work as well. Like if you can't get a clear website without the clear messaging. So at the end of the day, messaging is something that you always have to be very, very clear around and make sure, especially when it comes to everything else that you're putting out there in terms of your marketing, website, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so how does this, what are some ways in which you can add in affiliate marketing or as part of this, like, strategy in funnels?
So easy, literally.
You're like,
It's
oh,
just like,
okay.
oh my God, like let's just do this.
I love it.
So just to give you an example, the software that I use, while it starts for free, does have an affiliate program to it. So and this doesn't mean that I make commissions from it all the time, but there is at least an option that if someone signs up and they buy the paid version, then there could be an affiliate commission. With the funnel that I created, I thought, I am such a big believer in making this more affordable to more people. I added an affiliate program to my own funnel that I created. And I actually added 40% of a commission to it. The reason I chose such a high price, and this is just a $222, it's not that high, but I think the affiliate commission then makes it $88.80, which I really like the number too. But it's one of those things where I believe in it. It doesn't cost me anything. I mean, it costs me in the sense of I'm giving it to someone else, but there is no downside for me to have this affiliate program, because I truly believe in the software and in the product that I created. And if other people find it and then can recommend it and get something back in return, it's a win-win for everybody. So that's why I decided, I want to create this with an affiliate program so someone else can benefit from it as well.
Oh, I love that. And you're just advocating for something that you've created. And then this is something that you're doing it as part of the funnel. It's just a natural way for you to share something that, will be beneficial for people.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's the funnels, there's the affiliate marketing, there's digital products that you can create as part of your passive income as well. Like these are all, I guess, like in terms of the funnel, when it comes to passive income, is that like something that, do you have something that you can mention about something like that? Because I know that's more active too. Like it's something you have to create, and there's something like, and you have your program as well that you can kind of plug and play things into. But when it comes to the passive income piece, is that something that I know you can throw ads on it in terms of that piece? Like, do you have anything in particular to mention about that?
I think it's once again a mindset thing, because while it might seem more active, I would say it is honestly rather passive, because the thing is, once you have set it up, once your steps are in place, it's like a machine that's working for you and the software that's supporting you. So while yes, you need to set it up in the beginning, but we're talking about, what kind of branding colors do you want? What kind of font do you want? What picture do you want to share? So these are like one-time decisions. And once you've made these decisions and you've defined your brand, not that you can't change it long term, you always can, of course, but once you've made that decision, you know what you want to offer, you know what your brand is, you know the messaging, then that's all there. And so you are stepping back in a certain way. And so the commissions that I have, they come through all day times of the day and night, and it's just happening in the background, so to say. And once again, like, since the program is set up in a way that this is happening, I don't have to send out a lot of things manually. Like, I do send some emails once in a while. These are more newsletter style emails. Sure, there are challenges that I host once in a while. There's the summit that I'm hosting, but these are things that happen infrequently. And so during those times, I always say, I'm more in demand. Whereas the other times, it's slower. And that's just where the passive part comes in. And so I only work a couple hours a day, and it works.
Oh, incredible. Now I'm like completely sold on what you have to offer now. And I mentioned this about passive income and all that stuff because you do talk a lot about like lean systems and all that stuff, and really like streamlining, automating things in your business, right?
Yeah.
And affiliate marketing, digital product sales and all that stuff is part of that lean system,
Yes.
right? So that's why I mentioned a little bit more about that stuff.
Yeah. No, I mean, it all goes together, I would say, because think about it this way. If you want to promote something that you come up that you're really passionate about, let's just say you're really good at gardening. You're good at gardening. Okay, so from there, you probably have a certain tool that you use, or you have your things that you need to garden already. So those can be your affiliate links. Then you create a digital product around these affiliate links with all your knowledge. And then in order to get that out there, you plug it in a funnel that's lean. And that's where all of this lives in the same box, I would say. Like, it all goes together. Like, the affiliate links go into the digital product, which lives in your lean funnel. So that's,
Wow.
the best explanation to sum it up.
I love that explanation. It's like it's just you can see how everything just comes together.
Well, you may start out as like, but how does this all work? And like, where
Yeah.
does it come from? It's like, no, it's all in a box.
Okay. I love how you brought this all together into
Yes.
like a lean system, and this is like the best way to end the conversation, honestly.
Done.
Thank you. Yes. Yeah. I know you keep saying easy. I'm like, oh, I know nothing about this stuff. That's why you're the expert at this, right? So, yeah. Thank you for that. Thank you for all
You're
those
so welcome.
amazing definitions, explanations, and just like summarizing everything together. In terms of like the future of affiliate marketing and digital products, I'm really curious to hear your thoughts on this. Like, what are your takes? Like, what are the biggest opportunities that you see coming up?
I'd say if you are listening right now and you have not considered affiliate marketing and digital marketing, or if you have that one product or the thought, the hobby, the passion, the gift that everyone knows you for, and you want to monetize it, look into it now. There will never be a better time than now, because affiliate marketing and digital marketing, they're growing so rapidly, and using social media to advertise is one of the easiest ways, because it's free, it's organic marketing. And I looked this up recently, more than 650 million people on Instagram every single day. So if you share your knowledge and you share it with clear messaging that attracts the buyers, then this is something that can create not just passive income, but a full-term income for you. So why not at least investigate it and look into it? Because there is no tomorrow. And you can always say, oh yeah, when the time's right, when I have XYZ. No, do it. Do it scared. Do it anyway. Do it with someone like myself that wants you to succeed and can help you with the right steps, and stop procrastinating.
I love it. Oh, amazing. Okay, so I'm really interested to hear like what other exciting things that you have coming up. Like, is there anything that you want to share with the audience that would really benefit from like anything?
Absolutely. So I believe this will air a little bit after a summit that I just held, which is okay. So once in a while, I host virtual summits, and there will be another one coming up this fall, 2025. But I would say, in my weekly passive income bootcamp, we bring monetizing ideas to life. And that is truly where you want to be. It is the lowest investment you can ever make in yourself. I made this very affordable so that people that are interested can actually get started and are not limited by any price tag. So reach out to me, join the Passive Income Bootcamp. It is a space where your idea will be welcomed and you are in a space with like-minded people that want to rise to the next heights with their digital products.
Oh, that's exciting. Okay. I'm definitely going to be sharing that in the show notes. So
Yes.
definitely check that out. And yeah, implement affiliate marketing and all these things. Create your funnels, like, and just hire Connie. Invest in her programs if you want to hear more about that. But this was really insightful. I learned so much today. I have so much I want to do now after this conversation.
Reach out.
We'll definitely reach out, but thank you. I appreciate you
You're
for
so
your time
welcome.
today. And where can people find you?
So you can find me on Instagram and Facebook under Work with Conny. That is WORK with, as you would say it. And then Conny is CONNY. And that's where the German side comes in. So it's not the IE, but that's where you can find me. Reach out, send me DM, and I will get back to you.
Amazing. And as always, if you found value in this episode or you have questions or anything that or love to share, we would love to hear from you. Share us a voice note or leave us a rating, leave us a review. And yeah, we'll definitely share your feedback and all of your reviews to the audience. So thank you so much for listening. And I appreciate you. Thank you.